What's up, everybody? So, yeah, I decided to go back to the original lighting. I watched the last two videos with the other lighting, and I didn't really like them as much. Um, but, it's all good. That's why it's called trial and error. Two things I want to mention before we get on to this video. One, if you guys are seeing, some mess in my background, I apologize. I haven't been home as much recently. I've been working a lot, in and out. I'm only home to take a shower, take a quick nap real quick. I gotta focus and get my space clean soon. Number two, I checked my video that I uploaded 2 days ago about loneliness. And in 2 days, man, I'm at 140 views. Can you believe that? It's crazy, man. And I've gotten 11 likes on that video. And I got 3 new subscribers. So I'm at 16 subscribers now. So I want to genuinely thank you guys. I appreciate you for the support, man. That's a huge boost for me, man, because the last couple of days I've not been feeling it. As you've been seeing, that my energy might have been a little low. But I try my best for you guys, man, and I just really appreciate all the love that you guys have shown. So keep running it up, man. The more we get this up, the more I can continue to do this and make this a career, and then I can actually start really helping people out in the world and making a change, which is what I want to do. So thank you so much. As the preface, that's over. Now let's get into today's topic. So I posted on Instagram today. I forgot the exact words I said, but I said something about if you want to cut off somebody's power, take away their attention. Something like that. Meaning, if you don't want somebody to have influence on people and their power, then cut out their attention, right? Basically meaning don't pay attention to them and don't let anyone else pay attention, I'm not going to get too deep into it because, like I said, I don't talk about politics and religion. But I noticed something about how the people in the Olympics were trying to make fun of the Last Supper, or basically trying to poke fun at Christianity. If you guys know me, you know my political views and my religious views, but I'm not gonna pay attention to that stuff. I don't know if it was done with malicious intent. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it seems that some people in the Christian community are pretty outraged by what those people did at the Olympics. And all I'm gonna say is, man, you know what? I think it's wrong to put down somebody for any religious view they have. It's their opinion and it's their right as a human being, and especially as an American. If you live here in the United States, you're free to practice whatever religion and political view you want. I think it's pretty weak and goofy, to be honest, to make fun of or put down somebody for however they feel, whatever they feel, doesn't matter. Now, everyone's entitled to how they feel. You may view a certain religion or political party as something you can't stand, but you gotta respect the people that are fans of or are part of that party, or that religion. You have to, man. It's the only decent thing you can do as a human being. So basically, I had posted that on Instagram because if it was done with malicious intent, well, they're succeeding right now because the Christian people who are outraged by it are giving it attention, and they're putting the spotlight on what was done. And that's just giving them more power and giving them more credibility for what they did, right? Like I said, I'm not going to tell you guys how I feel about it, but basically what I think that the people should really do is ignore it. What do they tell you to do when you're back in grade school and a bully just keeps poking you, right? Obviously, the first thing you're gonna want to do is to turn around and clock him in the face, right? Cool, yeah, you got your anger out and that bully's gonna stop, but what did that do? That got you in trouble. Now, what do they always tell you to do? Ignore them, right? Because one one day the teacher's gonna look and see that bully poking you, and the teacher's gonna handle that. The people that really got power, they're gonna go handle that. So when you see somebody that's just poking fun at you, you ignore it, man. Leave it alone. That takes away from their credibility and their power that they think they have in their minds. I guarantee you, if all those people that were offended by this act that was done at the Olympics, if they had just sat back and didn't talk about it, it wouldn't even have as much of an outrage and big viewing and audience as it does right now. Because, yeah, I mean, there's no further need to explain it. I mean, it's just, you don't pay attention to it, man. You know, obviously if you see it, you're gonna pay attention, but like, don't give it more attention, right? So yeah, man, basically the premise of the story is just don't give, you know, at the end of the day, you could look at it as like them hating, right? If it was done with malicious intent. Maybe, you know, they could have been doing something. I heard them say that it was going to be something about like the dinner of Dionysus, I think his name is, the Greek god. Like, it was supposed to be a mock on that or whatever. Not a mock, but like a tribute, quote unquote. The people were just saying it was weird, you know, the dude was like pretty much almost naked with just like a little robe on his, like, you know, covering his sack. And there was a child in the little play or whatever it was. I didn't watch it personally. I didn't care to watch it. But just from the images I saw, I understand why people were, you know, in an outrage about it. But whether, you know, like I said, whether it was done malicious intent or not, just leave it alone, you know? If you're going out, I saw a video this morning specifically of Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate and a couple other people protesting the Olympics because of it. And, you know, I know it was a solid move on Andrew because I know he's a Muslim, but his brother, Tristan, is a Christian. So it's a solid move by him to stand by his brother during that time. Obviously, Tristan felt very upset about it. But, you know, like I said, what I think the best scenario would have done is to just ignore it, and maybe to have brought it up in an interview later on, because I know that they got a lot of, you know, Tristan and Andrew, they got a lot of power in this world. They got a lot of people watching them, you know, whether it's positive or negative. They got a lot of viewers. So they could have let it simmer down a little bit and then went in an interview and told people how they really felt and what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because there's something definitely going on. We don't know the full story, or most of the public doesn't know, and they probably won't ever know. Like I keep saying over and over, I do not want to get too deep into it, man, because it's not my concern, and I'm not going to pay any attention towards that negative stuff. I'm going to keep a positive mindset and keep positive things coming into me, into my life. So, what was I saying though? I apologize. I went off on a tangent. I know that they were saying that it was supposed to be the dinner of Dionysus or whatever. Like, that was their intent. Could be a lie. Could be the truth. We don't know. But what I do know is that, you know, people were outraged, and what sparked this video was me seeing the Tate brothers standing out in Romania protesting the Olympics. There was only a few people there, man, you know, but obviously they got the coverage that they were looking for. And like I said, I see nothing wrong with it. You know, it's their rights to go protest whatever they want, you know. Do I think it could have been handled a little better? Yes. But that's their rights as human beings. And, you know, they're a lot older than me, so I'm sure that they had a reason, you know. And all respect to Mr. Andrew Tate for being a Muslim and still standing by his brother, even though his brother's a Christian. That's solid work, man. So, all respect to the Tate brothers. All respect to the Christian religion, respect to the Muslim religion, respect to the Olympics, the people running the Olympics. It's all love and respect, man. I'm trying to keep a positive world out here, and I'm trying to help. But anyways, to wrap it all up, to sum it all up, The point is, in my opinion, if you don't want something having power over you or over a certain group, ignore it and don't bring spotlight to it, because that's all they're looking for is attention and to get whatever they're thinking in their head out into the world. So the more you ignore, how are they gonna push it out and make it a well-known thing? And that's all I got for you in this one, man. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop one of these for me. You know where the button is. You got something to say to me, man? You got something to say? Hit the comments. And if you guys want to see more, go hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Keep the views coming, man. Keep the subscriptions coming up. Keep the likes coming up. We're running it up. I'm telling you guys what I needed, and I greatly appreciate you guys, and I love you. For real. All love and all respect from over here on this side, from me to you. Appreciate you guys. Love you. See you in the next one.